Welcome back to Technical X. Today I'm going to show you a way that you may not have seen before to comp those cards. Let's get it. All right, and here we go. So as you can see, we are actually on my home screen for eBay, and you can see that in the bottom left-hand corner. The home is lit up in blue. For this presentation, we are going to My eBay, which is right next to that. So what we're going to do is we're going to select My eBay. And now you're going to see a number of things. You're going to see My Updates, you're going to see Shopping, you're going to see Selling, then you're going to see Shortcuts. In Shortcuts, the very first option you're going to see there is going to be Scan Cards, Early Access. And this is going to give you a bunch of card details. It's going to give you the pricing, the sales history, and just a bunch of data that's going to be collected in there. So what we're going to do is we are going to select that. Just a note before I do. This is going to be perfect for looking at comps and description information for your cards, as far as for sports cards, UFC, WWE, AEW. What this isn't going to be great for is going to be looking for Pokemon or MTG at this point. So that said, let's go ahead and go to Scan Cards, Early Access. And now you're going to see that I already have Don Mattingly card set up. It's a great patch card, beautiful. This video doesn't do it justice. Seeing it in person is way better. That patch is a nice gold that pops really well. But that said, we're going to use this, and you see where it says take a photo of an item to scan. We're just going to push this like we're taking an actual photo. You're going to see a bunch of dots that come across the screen there, and quickly we'll go to the next option. So the very first card that we see there is actually a white patch. So we know that this one isn't going to be it because the one that I have is a gold and it's numbered. And if we look at the second one, this is basically an exact match for mine. And we see the third one there is also a white patch. So we're going to go back to the second one. You see right to the left of his elbow there, that it is numbered. So we are going to select this card. You see up top too, it says numbered out of 550. Select this card. And now you're going to be able to see back in June, this card sold for $8. If you want to get more history on this, you can see at the top, it says 1 year there. We can change it to, let's say 2 years, and go back and see what has been sold in that time frame. And you can see back in December, this card sold for $10.25. Let's say we want to see what's active. So we can go to active recent listings. You can see what's currently out there on the marketplace. You've got a couple of cards that are there that are above what this card has sold for in the past, as well as their delivery options and that kind of stuff as well. You can also see up at the top the product description right next to price insights there. We're going to select that. It'll give you the information that's going to be there. It's the season that this is from, the manufacturer, the card number, the insert set, and also the print run that's going to be there. Gives you the option of buying similar or listing the item. So this is a great tool and an easy way to find cards that you've had a struggle with kind of finding some that you've been looking for. I know that, like this one as an example, I'm a relatively new seller, so I don't really know what necessarily to call this card other than the chronology card, and looking for the Don Mattingly, on a materials card. So it's great for me, and obviously putting the card number in there helps, but great for me as a collector that collects, that I open and rip everything from wrestling to baseball to football to basketball, hockey, soccer, Pokemon, MTG, you name it. I'll pretty much rip it. It's great for me to be able to find some of those that I don't necessarily know the parallels and all that kind of stuff that goes with that. So I hope this helped you. thank you for your time. If you have any more questions, definitely leave them for me. Shoot me a message. Also, you can leave a comment down below. This is something that I've had requested for the last few weeks. How do I comp my cards? Since you collect a variety of things, how do you know what to look for? So, this is a nice new way, a new feature. I think it just came out a few weeks ago. I know many of you have seen that, but I hope for everybody else that this has gave you some insight and has helped you out. So like, share, subscribe. You never know who could use the help on this type of situation. So, and as always, God bless each and every one of you and keep ripping.